This is Libra mid-March. So, Libra, what I have for you guys, the first thing is coming for your oracle card is Opportunity Beckons. So that's the first card that comes up. Opportunity Beckons. So it's like you are trying to figure out, it's kind of like, you're drifting off looking up into the sky with the stars, trying to figure out what's next. Which way do you go from here? How do you deal with certain situations, certain plans? This card shows that you are trying desperately to figure something out. You're wanting to hear the answers, so to speak. A lot of you, Libras, are very intuitive, definitely listening very strongly to what's been planned or destined for you. I can say that, Libra, that during mid-month of March, a lot of you are going to feel somewhat wrung out, somewhat tired, somewhat taken over. For some of you, it's like you've overextended yourself for some period of time for someone, doing things to help someone else's life be easier, making a difference for someone. I do feel like, Libra, that the universe is definitely going to hand you some help. Now, this is going to be for you. Normally, you're helping other people, Libra, but this is the universe saying that it is going to be handing you help, you opportunities. I also feel like for Libras, you do have someone, either an admirer, an ex-partner coming around, or somebody who's just been trying to entertain you, or you've been spending some of your free time with this person. They are definitely going to make an offer to you, and I do feel like you are going to accept. For some of you, Libras, it feels like you may be going back and forth with your emotions or feelings. You're trying to keep yourself from falling for this person. You're also trying to keep yourself from getting hurt. Some of you are dealing with somebody from your past, and you are trying to forgive them. But in a way, it's almost like you won't never forget what happened. Now, Libras, for majority of you, you are in fact holding on, whether it's to your income, your employment, your family, your friends, very close. You're definitely trying to keep somebody at a standstill. You're trying to keep somebody close to you. You're trying not to lose track of something. You're definitely trying to take better care, either of yourself or maybe of someone else, a family member, a friend. You're definitely trying to help somebody out. I do see you going back and forth in a situation. This back and forth could be with words. This back and forth could be you, at one minute you want to finish, you want to end something, you want to stop, you want to walk away, and then the next minute you want to go toward them, you want to talk to them, you want to fix things. It's like you want to help out again. So I feel like you're going back and forth. A lot of Libras will be suffering and probably have the last few days and also the next few days a lot of anxiety, a lot of panic attacks, a lot of worry, a lot of stress. And the worry is unnecessary worry. Because, Libras, I feel like you guys, you're always very closely monitoring what's going on, whether it's with you, with your family, with your kids, with your friends, with your parents. It doesn't matter. Either way, you're worrying a lot. You're trying to control every single thing, and you can't. Libras like to control things, but you can't. There's no way to keep up with everything, okay? There's just no way to be able to keep up with everything. I feel like for some of you, Libras, you may have felt as if either A, you were dealing with a fool, or B, someone made you feel like a fool in a certain situation. But I do feel like, you know what, you thought about it, you separated things, you sorted something out, you made sure you got rid of the toxicity, you kept only what was positive, and now you're moving forward. When you're moving forward this new beginning, this fresh start. You are definitely getting help from the angels and any loved ones that are on the other side. I do feel like for a lot of you Libras, a celebration is coming up. There's going to be a breakthrough of some kind. Either you're going to start doing something different, Some of you may be getting an additional income. Some of you may be taking on another job. Some of you may do something seasonal, and now that's changing and coming back. But I feel like money is going to increase. Things are going to get much better. But Libras, Libras, Libras. Key word for you is to save your money. As if you're never going to get another dollar again. Now, I'm not saying that you're not. I'm just saying save your money as if it's your last dollar. I want you to save it like nobody's business, okay? For some of you, your family members, mother, father, whoever's on the other side, they are definitely saying for me to tell you, save your money. Like as if you know there's an emergency coming. That's how they want you to feel, like you have to save that money. So if you don't do it, you're going to have hell to pay. There's going to be some problems. But if you do save it, you're going to see that the balance is going to come. The freedom. And then the freedom to be able to spend later. But right now, it is about saving. For some of you, Libras, you are still looking back on situations that were not good from the past. You're also still thinking about some of the damage. Libra gets stuck very easy being the victim in the situation. But I don't want you to allow an old situation to make you still the victim because of the fact that is done and over with. If you continue to allow this person to have power over you, then you are still, yes, the victim of them. Release yourself, set yourself free by just giving in on that. Let it go. Let it go. For some of you Libras, your past partner will have to face the music sooner or later. And you will get to see this. You will get to see it. For some of you Libras, you're being very protective, protecting yourself, protecting maybe your family, your kids, your grandkids, your sisters, your brothers. You're protecting people. For a lot of you Libras, you may not accept something that's coming toward you. This could be a job offer. This could be an opportunity for overtime. This could be an invitation even for some of you. You may say, you know what, no, you left me out in the cold before and I don't have no time for you. Some of you are definitely playing here a very strong pattern of the Empress. Some of you know what's coming. Some of you know that this is definitely going to benefit you in a lot of ways by being independent, by saving your money, by focusing on just you. Some of you have somebody that's been hanging around lately, somebody who's maybe trying to get closer to you, somebody who may be exploring their options or opportunities with you. I do feel like there also may be some of you that know that you're still involved in a third-party situation. You may be dealing with somebody who's married. You may be dealing with somebody who is telling you that they are getting a divorce or are separated. Ask to see the paperwork. All I can tell you, Libras, is ask to see the paperwork. Because some of you are dealing with somebody who's very adamant, somebody who's can be very obnoxious, somebody who can be very controlling, somebody who wants you to believe everything that they say, even though not everything they say is true. Some of you know, in fact, you know, that when this person had knocked you down in the past, they didn't come to rescue you, they left you there. This is what's going to have Libra making a decision in the very near future. Now, Libra, I do feel like some of you may decide to take a step forward. Some of you may decide to walk away from a certain situation. Some of you may decide that, you know what, you are better than that now. You have more to offer to someone else and you're going to receive something from someone else. And like you know that there's something better coming. A lot of you Libras can feel it. And right now the energy is really changing. Once that worm moon got finished, thank goodness, a lot of things started to change for Libra. It started to become very obvious that Libras had a lot more work to do on themselves. Libras definitely want to be able to heal in a lot of ways. A lot of you, let me see what's at the bottom of the deck. A lot of you Libras, yep, healing, okay, recovering from that broken heart. A lot of you Libras didn't think it would be possible, didn't think you would ever be able to get out of this feeling of feeling trapped and bound and tied and like like legally bound to somebody. But a lot of you are finding that you had an option. You have choices now. You can make a decision, a conscious decision, because the Wheel of Fortune is standing right behind you. It's nothing but luck coming your way, Libra. From mid-March to the end of March, you're going to have opportunities one after another. Opportunities one after another. So sit back and wait, because they're going to come right to you. You're not going to have to chase anything or anybody. You're not going to have to do anything to get this new relationship off the ground. For some of you Libras that are single, guess what? I know you got used to being single for a while. I know that you're okay with it, but I can tell you, Libras, that there is somebody new coming in for you. And for those of you, again, who are single, you can expect before June to be in a love relationship. Some of you may be in a partnership type of thing, where you may even do business together, but end up finding out you have feelings for one another. Ended up finding out that there's more than just business still in here. So I do think for mid-March to the end of March, Libras can expect new titles, new positions, more money, love coming through. Also very good friendships coming through. People offering and wanting to get to know you better, wanting to be your friend. Somebody wanting to support you and encourage you. Allow them to do it, because you're always doing that, Libra. So now, Libra, for mid-March, it is your turn. It's your turn to let somebody, for once, take care of you. I can tell you with another oracle card comes up as Astaria, saying that you deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and desires, and don't compromise anything else. So reach for the stars. That's exactly from your angels. So that's exactly what I'm going to title this video. March, mid-month, reach for the stars, Libra.